All right, we in the house. Hope everything good. Good morning, millionaires. What's up? Hope you feel incredible this beautiful morning. Hope you feel incredible. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. My name is Haziq Ali. I'm here to help you make more money with your business, baby. Every Monday we do mindset because I think you got to be more before you'll do more, before you'll have more. Every Tuesday we focus on sales tips because nothing happens till somebody sells something. Facts. Every Wednesday, we focus on marketing. Every Thursday is leadership. Every Friday is free coaching Friday. All of these are going inside the Kaizen Academy starting on Monday. This is your last day of us doing free coaching Friday exactly like this. So make sure that you join the Kaizen Academy. I'll throw that thing in the comments. Welcome to all of the new members. I really appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us. I feel really good about where we're going with this thing. How many of y'all were on last night's masterclass? I love that we have so many entrepreneurs from all over the country and all over the world. Shouts out to all my entrepreneurs from London town, Australia, that tuned in yesterday. That means something to me, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's the link to the academy right there. That's the link to the academy. So check that out. Whether you are rocking with the Facebook page or you're rocking with Millionaire Minded Television on YouTube. What's up, Miss Bell? Glad you made it in this morning. What's up, Aisha? Yeah, drop some fire emojis. Drop some fire emojis if you caught last night's masterclass and that thing was amazing. The master classes are a little bit different, y'all, because we're doing the activities live and in living color. We're doing really deep dives into whatever the topic is. You're getting homework. You know, the homework never expires. We had a lot of fun last night. It was all about how to make better offers, how to make better offers. And, I feel like people left there knowing exactly that. What about you? We gave you a bunch of offer mechanisms. We gave you a bunch of tools that help you create better offers. We went in. So I hope everybody got something out of that. I know I had a ball doing it. But that's how the master classes go. Yeah, I love seeing them fire emojis come in. Let's go, Dennis. Let's go, Aisha. Let's go, LaRon. Let's go, Jasmine. Yeah. Yeah, Shayla. Let's get it. Let's get it. I really appreciate everybody showing up on time. We had a ball out that thing. And part two is coming up February 8th. Yeah, Gina. February 8th is part two. All right. So it's free coaching Friday, man. It's free coaching Friday. Our whole job is to answer your questions, make sure that you get what you need. A lot of the times, the curriculum I'm designing, but on Fridays, it all comes from you. So we had a couple of really good questions. My first question for you is: I'm just curious, and you can answer. You can answer fairly. You don't have to worry about being judged. Here's my question for you, right? Which one of these is easier for you? Just a little millionaire minded quiz. Little millionaire minded quiz. Which one of these is easier for you? Messaging, audio calls, video calls, or face to face? Which one of these is the easiest for you? Can I get you to throw the answer in the chat? Which one of these is the easiest, y'all? I see a lot of people saying messaging. Yeah, yeah. If you want all of the master classes, yeah, you want to do the $3 a day joint. That's exactly right. Face to face is easier for Dennis. Shayla said messaging. Ashley said face to face. Dennis said face to face. Keisha said video calls. Uh, Messaging and face to face. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I appreciate that, Laron. Forward movement said face to face. Messaging, face to face, and audio calls, video, face to face. Yeah. All right, y'all. So check it out, man. Have you ever seen that training I do on the 6 levels of communication? Anybody ever saw that? The 6 levels of communication is a vibration that you can use that'll really help you kind of like understand why you're getting the results you're getting or you aren't. Luckily, this is recorded. This is on a YouTube channel and everything. So even if you can't write it all down all the way, I want you to understand messaging, whether it's texting, inboxing, whatever it is, messaging is, believe it or not, the lowest level of communication. If you're talking about getting some influence going, some rapport, messaging is the lowest level because they can't hear your tonality. They can't see your body language, nothing. Level 2 is when you send a video because at least they can see you're excited. Level 3 is a phone call because now you can talk back and forth. You can hear what they say. You can ask questions to get them to say more. Number 4 is a video call because now you can see me and you can hear me and feel me. It's like the next best thing to being there. So what's number 5? Being there in person. Maybe you having coffee or something. And then level 6, the highest form of communication is when you are face-to-face breaking bread. So no matter which one of these is easier for you, I want you to recognize the purpose of it is to get you to the next level. You see what I'm saying? So if we messaging, my purpose is to get you on the phone. If we just now did the phone thing, next, I'm probably going to send you a recorded video or something, after that, maybe I say, hey, let's jump on a Zoom because that's a video call. After that, maybe I'm trying to meet up with them in person. And then eventually I might want to meet up in person and break bread. Am I making sense? Those are the 6 levels of communication. So I wanted to throw that out there so that you can look at what's easier for you and then see what you can do to make that more effective for you. Okay. But getting into your questions this week, so we can hurry through this thing. Not hurry through it, but I just want to make sure that I'm fair. All right. So this first person was like, Mr. Ali, I'm really starting to feel some kind of way about how everyone keeps getting recognition except me. I'm betting this person's in a home-based business of some sort. They're always like recognizing, first of the month. A lot of people ranked up first of the month. It's like it's time to go, right? So what we're trying to figure out is what we can do to kind of like deal with our emotions sometimes. And my answer for you, Queen, is that I know everybody always says comparison is the thief of joy, right? I know that. But check it out. Comparison is only the thief of joy with big things. Can somebody give me that in the chat? Comparison is only the thief of joy with big things like career path or marriage status or the size of somebody's bank account. Then comparison is going to throw you off. How many followers they have on social media. Comparison is going to throw you off. But when you compare little things like conversation style or little things like how is that person closing their presentations or little things like where are they going to meet high quality prospects? Comparison is the best teacher. Comparison becomes the best teacher. What this means is you should treat everybody like they're a teacher. You ever heard this? A wise man can learn from even a fool. A fool can't even learn from a wise man. I remember I was touring with Dame Dash, Jay-Z's ex-partner and whatnot. And he was talking about how if you can't see greatness in somebody else, that means it ain't no greatness in you. But when you can see greatness in others, that's your first indication you got greatness inside because it takes one to know one. So if we see everybody getting recognized, let's compare little things that they're doing differently than us. Let's turn them into a teacher. And here's the last thought I got for you. Praise others. It'll bring them peace of mind. But don't expect others to praise you. It'll bring you peace of mind. Somebody drop some fire emojis if you're ready for number 2. If you're ready for number 2. Did that make sense to somebody out there? Did that make sense out there? Did that make sense out there? Yeah, that's exactly right. Things get lost when you're texting and whatnot. Yeah. Comparison is the best teacher when you're doing small things, Samaya. That's exactly right. Yeah, comparison can be helpful to grow when you're still in juice. All right. Jasmine, you crazy girl. All right. Yeah, Daryl. Appreciate that, Gina. Let's go, Aisha. All right, here's the second one. Um, I want a better reputation. I know this means that they'll be more open-minded. I know this means they'll respect me more. How do I do it? All right. You said you want a better reputation. I got a question for you. Who do people like more? Let me see it in the comment. Givers or takers? Who do people like more, givers or takers? You say you want a better reputation. You want the kind of reputation that would be magnetic to your perfect kind of customer. Is your perfect kind of customer a giver or a taker? Huh? Because your vibe attracts your tribe. What do people like more, givers or takers? Let me see it. Givers or takers? Givers or takers? What y'all feel like? Yeah. Givers or takers? Who do you like more? Let's go. Who do you like more, givers or takers in your own personal life? Let me see it. Yeah, it looks like everybody's kind of unanimous, right? And check this out, y'all. The universe gives to the givers just like it takes from the takers. So if you like givers, then chances are other people like givers. Am I right? So I want to ask you, what are some of the things that takers do that we don't like? Who are the takers? Oh, they're the people who contact us only when they want something. That's a taker. It's the people that are trying to prospect us over cold text messages. Like we don't even really know this person. We haven't even vibed with them in months, and here they are prospecting us through a cold. That's a taker. Takers, they just call in random leads that they bought from somewhere. Takers, they refuse to listen for problems. Takers, they want to present our opportunity before even giving us an option. They want to sell us something they didn't even right. But what do givers do? Givers are the ones that forward helpful articles. Are you a giver? My question to you is, do you ever recommend resources just out the kindness of your heart? Are you a giver? I'm not talking about a post designed to pique interest and get a cut. I'm talking about, do you ever just give? Do you freely share of expertise? Do you freely share of tips and secrets and hacks you figured out? I'm talking to the givers. Do you forward specific humor, like inside jokes that you know will make that person smile? Like, are you a giver? What else can we do to be a giver? Can somebody give me some ideas in the chat? What are some other things we can do to be a giver and improve our reputation so we become more magnetic? While you're doing that, y'all know the story about the wooden stove that they tell in Think and Grow Rich? Everybody remember that story of the wooden stove? Where the guy is sitting there in front of the wood burning stove. This is back in the day when stoves burned wood. And he was like, hey, I'll put some wood in there if you'll just give me some heat. Huh? I'll put some wood in there if you'll just give me some heat. Now, I know you say that sounds foolish, my brother. You know, if you don't put no wood in there, then no heat can possibly come out that thing. Do you know it's the exact same way with your life? You ain't making enough deposits. That's why there's nothing for you to withdraw when you need it. Huh? You got to be more of a giver. You got to be more of a giver. What about a garden? Can you imagine a garden where the fruits and the trees and the vegetables and the plants grew without you having to plant seeds? What about bank account interest? Could you imagine being able to collect interest without putting anything in the bank account? What about getting a degree as a surgeon? Would they give you that without you having to study, without you putting in long hours, without you paying that tuition? I'm just trying to get you to see it always goes serve, then deserve. It always goes become valuable, then become powerful, right? What about a relationship? Uh-oh. How you gonna bring that up? Yeah, but it's the same thing. Are you a taker or a giver? I want you to think about it. Oh, Hazik, I don't want a shortcut. I don't want to invest all this extra time or energy into prospects, time or energy into people. Let me tell you what you sound like. You sound like a taker. You sound like a taker. What are some ways that you give Hey, Damon, what's some dope ways we can check? Like Damon is my man Damon Ivory is one of them cats with a heart of gold, right? This dude would give the shirt off his back. So he's a perfect person for me to ask. Hey, Damon, what are some dope ways that somebody can give a little bit more? We told him passing around articles, sharing resources. What's some other ways we can change our reputation and be a better giver, King? Yeah. I like that, Diane. Sharing your time. I like that, Miss Bell. Investing in others. Dennis said, giving compliments. Yeah. You crazy, Jasmine. Yeah. Be a seed planter. It's more blessed to give than receive. Check it out. Blessed are the peacemakers, not the peacekeepers. Yeah. I love that. Homeless resources, free business tips, free credit tips. Yeah. The universe gives to the givers and takes from the takers. The universe gives to the givers and take from the takers. Damon was like, time. Yeah, that's the number one way. A lot of us spell love, right? Kids spell love Time. Your teammates ain't nothing but babies with long legs. I like that. I like that effort. That's right. So that's what I'm suggesting. I humbly contend that you'll change your reputation the more you become a giver. Here's how you can be a giver with your business. First, listen for a problem. Second, I don't want to do that. Takes too much time, Hazik. What else you got? I just want to pitch people what I got and have them sign up and pay me. No, the second step after we listen for a problem is find out if they want to fix the problem. Oh, that's too much hassle, Hazik. I ain't got time to be chit-chatting. I just want to sell something. Ask them if they'd like another option for fixing their problem would be step number 3. So first we listen for the problem, then we find out if they want to fix their problem. We can just ask them if they'd like another option. We can even literally use those same words. Would you like another option for fixing that problem? Oh, that's time wasting crap, Hazik. Come on, man, give me the sauce. I just want them to shut up and listen to what I have to say, so that they can buy something from me. I'd rather them be qualified and interested before I even say too much. Do y'all get why we're needed? People got a lot of crap in their brain, man. This is why we make the big bucks. Because if the company could do it without us, they would. They need us to create rapport. Somebody say rapport is 80% of the sale. Rapport is 80% of the sale. Can you put that in the comments for me? Rapport is 80% of the sale. Hey, y'all, this is the last free edition of Good Morning Millionaire right here. Just wanted to throw that out there. You do, get the affirmations every single morning. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, Mr. Hazik Ali, and we still gonna be able to do our affirmations together and stuff like that. But now we have a play going where all the classes are moving inside the academy. So you're gonna get like 25 classes a month, plus 3 master classes like the one we had last night, which is all about making better offers, which I'm so glad y'all enjoyed. And then you're also gonna have a millionaire-minded interview every single month. And that's going to be one of my millionaire friends, and they're going to chop it up with you about all kinds of cool stuff you can do now that you got business credit, now that you got personal credit, all that good stuff. So we're going to really have a ball. All right. Okay, we got 2 more questions, y'all. 2 more questions. You're always talking about habits. Why are habits so important? And how do I start better habits? All right. Well, habits are dope because what they do is they turn the emotions into something that works for you instead of against you. Like, you know what I mean? You want to clean your room, but you don't, or you wish your room was clean, but it ain't. What you said to yourself is, I don't feel like cleaning my room. You're supposed to cook dinner instead of eat out. It's better for your budget, better for your health in most cases, right? But you said, I don't feel like cooking. You see, your feelings are what drive you. Well, see, what happens with a habit is suddenly you feel some kind of way when you don't do the thing that leads to success. Like, imagine if you had a habit of going to the gym. Now you feel some kind of way you missed the gym that day. Or you have a habit of making, I don't know, you you take a cigarette break at a certain time at your job. You know, that's an example of where you feel some kind of way, you skipped it. And the whole thing is, but if you kept in with that habit, it helps you die quicker, right? You know, that's a bad habit. So write this down in your notes. You heard me say this before, but I'm gonna tell you again, this is profound. Good habits make time your friend. Bad habits make time your enemy. Can somebody give me that in the chat and then share this? Good habits make time your friend. Bad habits make time your enemy. Habits are just things that we consistently do. We're just a collection of habits, man. If we want to be better, all we got to do is improve our habits. Does that make sense? And if you want the best results, work on creating one habit at a time. Somebody give me that in the chat. One habit at a time. And if we're just starting, let's start with a small habit that builds our confidence. Here's some examples of some extremely small habits we could start with. We could start with, leave one spoonful of dessert. We could do that. We could say we could leave one spoonful of dessert unfinished. We ain't got to finish the whole dessert every time. Now we got a habit of not being gluttonous, right? Or what else we could do? We could call one friend about our business every day, right? We could read one page about our products every single day, huh? We could walk 5 minutes before we go to work. We could walk around the parking lot for 5 minutes just to start the habit, baby, right? We could come home and put on our gym clothes every day. We don't even have to go to the gym. We could come home, put on our gym clothes, take them off. Because you know what just happened? We became the kind of person who comes home from work and gets ready for the gym. It's easy to move from there to actually going to the gym. But first, let's start the habit, and let's start it real small. We could pass out one flyer for our business every day. Just one, just two. Next thing you know, it's just 5. But imagine if you felt some kind of way if you didn't make 3 phone calls every day. How many people know that would change your business life? Drop some money bags or some fire emojis or something in the comments. If you know your whole business would be different if you felt some kind of way you ain't make 3 phone calls that day for your business, or you felt some kind of way you ain't make 5 phone calls that day for your business. Once you think about that, it might change your life. Just getting in a zone where you feel some kind of way you ain't do the right thing. Start small, build the habit muscle, and continue to improve. Here's the last one I got for you. When they say they're too busy, what are they thinking? All right, millionaires, right now we're in this thing that we call hustle culture, where people have to feel busy to feel important. Now, it's a good thing because, hey, at least people thinking about making money, right? They're thinking about creating impact. But it's a bad thing because people end up doing busy work instead of income producing activity. Can I get a witness? So when they say they're busy, and I dare you right now, name your favorite income producing activity. Hopefully, we're going to create that into a habit. But right now in the chat, give me your favorite income producing activity. What's your favorite income producing activity? Is it helping a business partner make some money? Is it, passing out some type of marketing material? Is it getting on the phone, kicking it with somebody who you're warming them up as a prospect? What's your favorite income producing activity? I know you like making money. What's your favorite? But a lot of it is like being on these phones, man. We always know where our phone is, right? So people always checking email. They always checking notifications, checking their timelines. Not their messages, man, their timeline. People got what we call scoliosis. And I think it all kinds of feeds into this thing where, I don't know, people are constantly thinking about everything but their bread. We busy for no reason at all. You going out every weekend, but what are you celebrating? You got what I'm saying? So the short answer is, millionaires, people are thinking about other things. Prospects are struggling with things. They're always thinking about money. This is exhausting. They don't have enough mind space left because their thoughts are 100% about money for survival. So it's hard for them to start thinking about solution, but that's your solution. Try to give them a solution. Try giving them the life of their dreams for a couple minutes without the constant pressure. How are we supposed to do that, Hazik? Asking them a question. Questions are the transportation system for the human consciousness. So what if we ask them some questions like, So what would it be like if you ain't have to worry about inflation? What would it be like if you ain't had to worry about bills? Describe your life for me if you didn't have to report to that job every day. Now, for a couple minutes, you cut on their dream machine, right? Your boss texting you Sunday night when you want to spend time with your family. Imagine if you ain't have to deal with that. See, what we're doing is focusing on a solution. Now the work don't matter, baby. It's an interesting phenomenon that always happens where if the dream is big enough, nothing gets in our way. Definition gives meaning. Definition gives meaning. Somebody write that in the chat for me. Definition gives meaning. The last one I got for you, man. I like that. I like that. Buying lower, selling a bit higher, marketing, talking to clients, making phone calls. I like some of these income producing activities. That's right, Larry Bay. Good habits make time your friend. Bad habits make time your enemy. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so this last question somebody gave me was yeah, Damon, you know what I'm saying? What this last question they asked me, I know this person's in the Kaizen Academy. You don't come up with a question like this out the blue, but this is the last one we got time to cover. It was like, yo, you always talking about these drivers of human behavior. How do we use the drivers of human behavior to do better marketing? All right, so you know the drivers of human behavior: safety, sex, convenience, society, and status, right? So with safety, the way you want to market is you want to use the question, does it provide peace of mind? Does it reduce risk? That drives human behavior. Sex, check it out. Does it help them find love? Does it help them make love? That's sex, right? You can market anything with health, wealth, and relationships, but these are the drivers of human behavior. Convenience. Does it save you time? Does it save you energy? Are you marketing using convenience? Maybe you market using society norms, right? Like, does it help them get along with other people, right? Mm-hmm. Or maybe you market using status. And the final equation, everything we do is about status. So if I was teaching you to market using status, it'd be like, does it improve their standing? Does it help them gain more approval? And all this fits into the larger category of self-interest. How does it serve the person? AKA, what's in it for me? Was this a good free coaching Friday, y'all? Was this a good free coaching Friday? Yeah. Definition gives meaning. Definition gives meaning. It's all good, Keisha. You in the Kaizen Academy, Queen. You're going to be all right. You're going to be with your whole family starting on Monday. Ain't no more joining on Facebook no more. So don't feel too bad. Yeah, y'all. So obviously we're going away from Facebook. We're going away from YouTube, LinkedIn. You will have to be in the Kaizen Academy to get more of these classes. So if you want the link to join the academy, just reach out to your boy. I got your back. We about to go meet up on Instagram now. My Instagram is Mr. Haziq Ali. My Instagram is Mr. Haziq Ali. And our next class, our next master class is February 8th. Make sure you join the newsletter at millionaireminded.com and get your free enrollment to the master classes. It's all good. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. And as always, remember, either your mind has to expand to match your goals, or your goals will just start to shrink to match your mind. That's the Instagram, y'all, Mr. Haziq Ali. Appreciate that, Jasmine. And I'll see y'all over here on Instagram. Let's go.